Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Just thought I'd do a quick video before bed, before I retire to my bed. I just want to say that everything you go through in life, it's all to teach you the lessons you need to learn, kind of thing, to ultimately get you to your destiny or the destination God wants to take you. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's very hard, depending on what your destiny is. It's not always easy. I can certainly relate to that. Do you know what I mean? But it's all for your great. It's all for your good or your greater good. At the end of the day, God knows what His plans are for you, or potential plans, and what am I trying to say? Let me think. Yeah, He knows your potential destiny, so He wants you to reach that destiny, and whatever it is, by how you align yourself or how you do things, or yeah, by what you do, basically. Ultimately, He's trying to get you to a place where you accept Him and believe in Him. This is what it's ultimately about, because He wants you to be saved. He wants you to find salvation. He doesn't want you to go the wide path to destruction. He wants you to go the narrow path. Whether this happens at the end of your life, when you're faced with Jesus and you have to make a choice whether you accept Him or deny Him, whether it happens then or whether it happens throughout earlier in your life, be it young or old or whenever, and you start perceiving things differently and start seeking out the things of God, or not necessarily seeking out the things of God, but you start perceiving things differently, and you how can I say this? How can I say this? Yeah, you start thinking there might be something else, you know what I mean, than just what we see. Like I said in the last video about perceiving things in the spiritual and stuff, not everyone's sensitive to it, but some people are, whether they're around a believer or they're a friend, or they're a relative, or whatever. If they're of a believer, or I guess you could say a chosen one, perhaps, but a believer ultimately. Do you know what I mean? So if you're around someone like that, or you've got contact with someone like that, there's a good chance that they're praying for you, and or just when you're in the presence, you might notice things that are a little different, a little a little strange, or a little that you might not have necessarily noticed before, when you've been living your life and you've had no sort of idea about God or idea about the spiritual sort of thing. But yeah, everyone's prayers, whether it's your family's prayers, friends' prayers, loved ones' prayers, prayer does work, believe it or not. And yeah, it says, what's the word? Seek and you shall find, ask and you shall receive, knock and the door will be open to you, something like that. So if you're open to things, if you're open to being led by the Lord, He will lead you. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say. If you want to find out more about God, or just you feel like a higher power is guiding you, if you feel that and you believe in that, then He will guide you, and He will try and reach you, and He will try and mold you into the person He wants you to be. This is the way it works. And you will probably get corrected a lot. Do you know what I mean? And it's not a knock on you. It's just that's what God does to those He loves. He corrects them. He's corrected me more times than I can count. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. Spiritual is real. Do you know what I mean? I keep banging that point home. It's 100% real, whether people believe in it or not. Just because you don't believe in it, or you've never, or you don't realise you've experienced it. Because I said in the previous video, you might not have experienced it, but the chances are you have experienced it. You just haven't realised you've been experiencing it through karma or whatever. Like could be through anything. But through karma, or whether it's good or bad, do you know what I mean? Good or bad karma, you probably experienced it, but you've overlooked it or whatever. So it's one of them. But yeah, there is a God, and things aren't always what they seem. That's all I can say. Things aren't always what they seem. So yeah, I just pray that you remain strong, or that you try your best to be strong, and let the Lord lead you, let the Lord teach you. Stay controlled, have self-control. It's a fruit of the Spirit. Be patient with yourself, but have self-control. And if you can, you know what I mean, do your best to put it like that. And try and spread love where you can. Some people are hard to love. Do you know what I mean? I've experienced my fair share of that. Some people are really hard to love, but two main commandments: love the Lord your God with all your heart, body, mind, and soul, and strength, or something like that, and love your neighbour as yourself. They're the two most important commandments. So yeah, try and be understanding. Try and understand that sometimes the devil comes against you. It's not always people. We don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against principalities and spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly realms. Do you know what I mean? Basically fallen angels. So sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes it's working through people. It's what it is. Like it can be where the person's wicked, so the devil's operating through them. But it can also sometimes be just blatant, pretty much possession. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to be wicked sometimes, and the people don't have to be wicked, but the devil works for them. Do you know what I mean? This is the way it is, and often when you're on the cusp of something good, or God's leading you in the right direction, you'll get all manner of temptations, be it spiritually or physically or well spiritually really, do you know what I mean? I'll be real with you, a lot of the time it's spiritual. You'll have all sorts of nice things come your way, and and just different temptations and stuff, to lead you away from anything good that the Lord knows is going to be good for you. So um, yeah, I have my fair share of that as well, believe it or not. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I experience that on the daily. Do you know what I'm saying? But stay steadfast in my belief of what I want and what I know is good for me and what I think the Lord wants for me. So, well, on the whole, I do anyway. But basically, what's good, what I think's good for me, that's what I stay steadfast to. But the Lord always leads you anyway, and lets you know certain things. So lets you know what's good for you and what isn't. Basically, this is what He does in my life, in one way or another. So yeah, that's all I can say, guys. Don't think I've got anything else to say. I'm trying to think whether I do. Trying to think whether I do. No, I don't think I do. It's all I can think of for now, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Much love. God bless. I love you all. Can't stress that enough. Thinking of you all. Well, not all of you. well, yeah. I'm thinking of you all basically. All the people I know and my family and friends and people I hold dear. So yeah, you're all in my prayers. Some of you may like that, some of you may not. But I want the best for you ultimately, and yeah, that's why you're in my prayers. So yeah, what can I say? Yeah, everyone connected to me is connecting to me for a reason. So I hold you all in my prayers, and I want the best for you all. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, much love, God bless, and I'll be back soon. Take care, much love.